Oh my gosh. Hi guys. I am not expecting anyone to hop on here because I've never went live. First of all, this is my first time to most of you. This is your first time seeing my face. Um this I think oh that was my sister. But um this is going to be my in December. What is December? I don't know when so this month, I know it was this month. This was my second year budgeting, but I have been taking off because the year has been actually crazy. So that's why I think my last, let me look. I think my last YouTube video was, let me look right now, cuz I've first of all, I've been in school. Um my last YouTube video was 7 months ago. So my last YouTube video was 7 months ago, and the reason for that was I was in school. I finished school, yay. I graduated October 21st. And I am so excited. I am officially in the medical field as a medical assistant. I did get my degree because the difference, I wanted to, a lot of people say, you don't have to have a degree to be a medical, you don't. But I feel as though, and this is just not me saying this, from a lot of people, I got more education. Not more education as in, some people you don't have to go to school, which that's either here or there, and some people go for like a 6-month program. I feel as though me getting my associate's degree in medical assistant, I learned so much because I was in school for so long. I think I learned a lot, and I'm ready for the next step, whatever that may be. So yeah, but yes, I am done. And with school taking up a lot of my time, I wasn't able to work, meaning the paychecks was like slim, meaning it was enough to pay my bills and maybe some needs and wants and a little bit of saving here and there. But since then, I've been trying to get back on the track, to getting back on. Yeah, I've been trying to get back on track with saving and basically getting a steady paycheck. I do have a job. From my externship that I was working at, I got hired on. Amen, amen. And I'm making pretty good money right now. It's taking its time right now to slowly come in because right now I'm per diem, so I'm PRN. Um, because she hired me on, but she wanted me to, work. But right now I'm working. I mean, I have a schedule, but I work when I am actually needed. And December people get sick, and so I've been working like crazy. But yeah, so I wanted to hop on here because I wanted to say, like, I didn't want to make an actual like video because I didn't know how I wanted to make the video. So I'm just like, what, I'm just gonna come on live because this is my actual authentic self. And um, thank you all, first of all, for sticking with me. The people who are still here, who are still subscribed. Thank you for like holding on because it's been crazy. And if I'm being completely what? If I'm being completely honest, I didn't know how I want to come back because my budget is so crazy and I don't want to show too much. And I just want to be as authentic as I can be. So, girl, I get to talking and I get thirsty. I want to be as authentic as I can be, and the only way I can be authentic is to show the real deal. We are here to want to save. We're here. People want to come and save money and find ways to budget their paychecks, and that's the best way we know how in America, because we all know how America is. But we all have to have a goal at the end of the day of what we really want to do. We can't just get our paycheck and just spend our money any way we want to, or any, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you won't do that. But when it's time for something to get paid for, or something comes out of nowhere, then you don't have it because you don't spend whatever you needed to spend and you did not think about your savings. So I don't want my mind to do that. I don't want to go through that because I've been through it, spending money frivolously and not thinking twice about what I'm purchasing. I don't buy much anymore like I used to. I don't have much to buy. We stay with my mother-in-law right now because we are trying to save to move out, which is another. I have no reason to buy anything, but clothes, shoes, food, like that. But which helps a lot in the saving process. But yeah, but 2024 has been I'm like 7 months since 2024 has been crazy. And I did not expect to be out this long, like without actually making like an actual video. But here we are. So I did want to update. A lot of my budget and stuff has changed. Um, of course, the paycheck I was budgeting with was what I was getting paid from when I was doing my student work and my other part-time job. So it's going to change drastically because of course I'm getting paid more and whatever the case may be. But that means the budget is going to change. A lot of things are different. And it's yeah. So I am slightly saving a little bit. Like I just went to the bank today. Today is Friday. I just went to the bank and got some change out so I can have for cash because I do still try to use cash. And I try to stay away. Oh, the mailman was here early today. Okay. But anyway, I am still trying to do my cash savings. So I did go to the bank to get some cash out. I had to pay down one of my credit cards, and that's another thing. I'm trying to let my credit cards get me loose, but it is hard. It's definitely hard, especially when you've been trying to catch up. And I haven't been trying to catch up. Like I haven't been able to catch up. Let's just say like that. I haven't been able to catch up with stuff because my paychecks have been like this, mostly on the. So I just been doing what I could. So my savings hasn't been doing what I needed to do. But now that I have some type of a check coming in and I can budget it correctly, I have been making sure my bills are paid for the next 2 weeks, and I take some money out. Make sure my bills are paid for the next 2 weeks. Put money on my card so I can stay up to date. Because I'm not my credit score is still good. My DTI is still low. All that stuff is still good, but I'm still trying to not go crazy on them and like pay them down so I don't have to worry about I'm honestly not trying to have a balance on them cards at all. But right now, since everything that was happening over the past couple of months, I'm just trying to pay them down so I can get them out of the way and make sure my budget is where it's supposed to be. So I just been what it is. I have been writing down my expenses, looking at everything that's coming out, calculating everything so I can know, okay, this costs this much this month. This is going to be this much this month. Try to have the same amount. Don't have no new things coming in basically. Just to keep it budgeted. You know what I'm saying? So basically calculate everything out. This is my bills. And I try not to have too many payments that can take away from your savings, having a whole bunch of payments, having a whole bunch of bills. So like if you have a car payment, subscriptions, like those things can definitely tank your money if you're not too careful. I try not to have a whole bunch of bills. That is possible. You don't have to have a whole bunch of bills. And I'm so blessed that I am with my mother-in-law because we don't have a whole bunch of bills that I can put that money away when it's time for us to get up out of here, which will be soon. So the main thing I'm focusing on is the little bills that we have and try to pay down these cards as much as we can so my DTI can stay low. And just try to pay out the cards anyway because I don't like my money going to these credit cards, knowing darn well I shouldn't have paid for the stuff anyway if I didn't have it. It is what it is. Listen, you have to learn the hard way. I ain't got it like that. Some people don't have it like that, and we can have it like that, but we just have to put ourselves in a certain mindset, or we have to put I won't say ourselves in a certain mindset, but we have to get ourselves to a point to where, okay, we know we ain't got it like that, but we can get to the point we can get it like that by saving and putting our money to the most important things and stop spending our money on book crap. Let's be real. Most of the stuff that we see advertised is book crap, and we buy it for no reason, and it sits there. We use it maybe a couple of times, and it sits there. For what? Why do you have 10 body washes? Why do you have 10 candles? It's like little stuff like, why do you have 15 Stanley cups? It's like stuff like that where it's like, now if that's your thing, cool. Have your thing, but don't go crazy on it. And then you're missing the fact that, oh dang, I still need to save. Oh, I still need to put money away for this. Oh, what if my car go out? Oh, I need to have money for the mechanic. Or what if something happens in the house and I got to call? You know what I'm saying? Stuff you have to make sure, oh, let me go ahead and put money aside just in case this happens. Rainy day funds, not just funds of car stuff, house things, like stuff like that. And for the people who don't know, that's how you budget. Like That's how you budget. So I know if anybody's on watching, you budget, like you know what to do, or you trying to get into it. But you just have to put your money to where make your money work. Make your money work. Um, what does Taylor say? Taylor budget says make your money enough. Make it enough. So let it spread. If you don't have enough to not to save, okay, well the money that you take out from your cash envelopes, figure out how much you need to spend, whatever, and whatever you got left over, okay, save that. Put it to the, if you got some debt, that money you want to save, half of it to save, half of it going to debt. Do you know? So little stuff like that. So I'm getting back to the point where I am trying to save. So what are my savings that I'm only doing for 2025? I'm only doing one, well, two. You can say two. One saving. I'm gonna go say two. I'm doing this easy mini cash budget $1,000 or less saving challenge planner. This is from Salisa Me and You here on YouTube. She has this on Amazon. This is her bookmark. So she has this on. This is her little bookmark. Yes, you can. So the first challenge in here is this the first one? Yeah, this is the first one. Is the 365 penny challenge. Now the way I'm doing this challenge is very differently. All of my coins that I have, this is my coin jar. You see some dollars in here too. This is basically what's in this challenge. I don't know if you can see that. I know it's kind of, so basically I said all those coins that was in there. I did that row. I finished this row, and I'm basically on this row right here. So if you see some like little spaces right here that's like marked out, that's the change I had in my wallet. And I just counted the change. So this was $8.61. Oh, I got 61 cents. I don't have the $8, but I have 61 cents. Let me go ahead and mark the 61 cents off. So next time I save, I have $8 that I can put towards it. But what I've realized that I might do, maybe starting in January, maybe starting in this month. Holidays is crazy, but we'll see. I'm adding all of those up. So right there, that's 60. The rest of this money that I need to save to finish this row is $76. So basically, $76 will be going to that, and then I'll finish that row. Next row, let's see if any change that I have, mark off any change. All the change is done. So I'm done with all the change on this row. So now it's the dollars. The dollars that I left came up to 107. I can split that between 2 weeks. Easy. So that's the challenge. That's the only challenge that I'm doing right now. Yeah, and of course, when I'm done with that, because I think that's the only one that has like pennies and like change. Other than that, once I done with that and I empty that out, this change will be going to the bank, and I'll figure out what I'm gonna do with this money, depending on what's important at that time. That's what I'm gonna do with that money. I'm not gonna say, oh, it's gonna go to this. Whatever is important at that moment, that's what's going towards that. I also have, so when I was budgeting, I have an emergency fund. This is my high priority binder. I got this on Amazon, and I have my envelopes right here. I do have online bank. I have a high yield savings that I have money going in towards. I have, my daughter has a account, and I have money going towards that when I need to have it going towards it. Like I said, I do make sure I still save, but I try to save with my cash envelopes as well, just to double it up. Starting in April, I'm about to start paying student loans back. And honestly, there are mixed feelings about the girl. When I start talking, I get thirsty. Shit running out. But when I have mixed feelings about it. But I'm gonna do what I gotta do, because I went to school, took out the loans, be responsible. Do what you're supposed to do. And I'm trying to pay those off as quick as I can, because nobody wants that. So I'm trying to pay those off as quick as I can. And I don't want to have to worry about it. Like student loan is one of those things where it's just like, it'll keep nagging you. And if you don't pay what you're supposed to pay, it's going to keep nagging. You're going to always have it. I don't want to always have to have a payment. Like, yeah, I got student loans, but I only pay. It's the fact that you still have them. Like, why still have them? Like, I don't want to owe anybody if I don't have to. Do what you're supposed to do. Do I plan on going back to school? Yes. Give me a year. I will go back to school, and then when I go back to school, I know usually when you go back to school, they stop your student loans, so you can go back to school, and that'll come when it comes. Right now, I'm not thinking about that. I'm just thinking about, okay, Let me get on the track. So I am on track. Go ahead and pay my student loans off. I already know how much I'll be paying. I know by the time my student loans, when I start paying them, they told me, they sent me an email and was like, if I pay so and so much down now or before April, my payments to be lower. So I am gonna do that because I want my payments to be lower. And I have to pay like a certain amount, and they already told me what I'm out. So that's what I'm actually aiming for. But anyway, so and I'm trying to get new, but anyway, so I have an emergency fund, car maintenance. Of course, you know, if you're new, that's, but you know, the stuff that is going to bound to happen. It was bound to happen. Vision care. I got glasses. I wear contacts. I need them. Health. That speaks for itself. And then my cards, I have an Apple Card, a Visa, and I have a MasterCard, and then I have one for savings. That's just like extra chump change, you know, whatever. That's probably the wallet that's going to be going in here. What? The challenges are going to be going into the savings. What, when I finish the challenge, it's going to be going into that savings envelope. But yeah, that's basically, oh, I already told y'all about this. Yeah, the dollars is basically from the first challenge that's in here. But she has this, Elisa, from me and you. She has this on her Amazon. She has a lot of good books. Like she even have a savings book that she had, like saving, not savings, but like a budget books that she have. She has some new ones. I love her. She has a lot of good things on her Amazon that she sells, and they're very, very simple, straight to the point. But that's why I love this book right here, because you can take your time with it and it's very, very simple. But it's so many challenges in here. That's why I'm saying, okay, this is going to be the only book I do for 2025. You know what I'm saying? I'm not making it too difficult. I got too much going on. So I'm trying not to make it too simple, too difficult for me. So like, you know, like I'm saying, it's stuff like this, like the 130 days, you know, stuff like that. Just little stuff like that. It's real, real cute. So I'm just focusing on that. But yeah, what's going on? So yeah, today is Friday. I don't have anything going on today. I'm chilling. Like that's why I want to come on here and do this live, because y'all never see my face before. If you have, you follow my other what is the mailman doing? You follow my other platforms, because I do have another channel that was catered more towards me going to school as a 30-year-old going back to school for the first time, going to experiencing a university for the first time, getting my associate's degree. That's basically what that was catered towards. But since I'm done, I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with that whole thing. It's a lot that I'm trying to revamp. But I did want to come on here just to tell y'all what I wanted to do for 2025 and the things that's going to be changing. New job, new money, just everything new. I don't have anything special going on. My daughter's a dancer, so that speaks for itself. She competes. So that's why I'm like, oh no, I gotta get it together. I gotta get this money, my budgeting together, so I can know we already got what we paying for that. Like I already know everything is in line. So my thing now, I just have to follow it. I have to follow the budget. Like this is what's going on. I already got to pay what this competition going on. And she does it solo, Lord. But I already have the sheet of paper that says what competitions cost what. This is the group. She's in 2 group dances and she has a solo. I already have what the payment is. I know where they're going to be at. I already have this stuff written down, so I just have to fit it into the budget. It's not rocket science. You just got to make it work, it is easy. Like I said, since we do live with my mother-in-law, we don't have a whole bunch of overhead. Sometimes you just have to make things easier for yourself, and this is making it easier for me to get my life together for 2025. I promise you that, and God is going to get me through. God is going to get me through, and I'm going to be so excited for 2025 already, because I already know he's going to bring me through, and I'm excited for 2025, and I'm ready to get back onto my budgeting journey, because honestly, when I started budgeting 2 years ago, well, no, I actually started it a year before I started this channel. I started budgeting this month makes 2 years for this channel, but I started budgeting the year before, and the first person I saw was Taylor Budgets. So I started budgeting, like one of these days I'm gonna show y'all like my first like budgeting. Like I started with the little spiral notebook. It was like this big, and I started writing down everything I wanted to do. Like I was getting into it because I was determined to get out of this situation of not having money and feeling some type of way because where's the money coming from? So I just did not like that feeling of just spending money for no reason. Like that's why right now I do not like buy things like that anymore. I do not spend my money on a whole bunch of stuff. Now my daughter, on the other hand, I do. She's spoiled. I'm sorry. She's my only one. Forgive me. And I'm trying, So she's spoiled, but we are trying to get back on the track of budgeting, getting our lives back together to get our purpose, what God put us here for. What is our purpose? God doesn't like us in debt anyway. He says it. He doesn't like us. I don't like me in debt either, God. I don't. So I'm trying to get me out of it so I can put my money towards other things. I want to give more. Like I want to help out my family more, especially when I know they need it. And it's not one of those things where it's like, I need money to do this and you're not helping yourself out. I'm going to give you this because I know you're trying to get out of a situation that's going to do better for you. Like I'm trying to do more in the community. I'm trying to do, and I can't do that if I can't help myself and myself is not in a certain position too. You know what I'm saying? So yes, but anyway, thank you all for tuning in. If you did tune in, thank you so much. Y'all will be seeing some more of me. I am going to try to do some more lives because I love the live thing. Because I talk a lot, but I do love the live thing and how you can interact. Like I said, I'm not expecting anybody to interact with this live because this is my first live. So I just wanted to see how this works. But yeah, I will be doing more lives and I am about to get back to uploading. Like I said, I probably won't get back to like uploading the actual video, maybe until maybe the end of the year, just like a budget for 2025 type of video. But other than that, I'll be probably coming on here doing live checking in. I am here. I do have an Instagram. I haven't been on there as much. I am about to get back on there. But yeah, thank you all for being here. I will see you guys in the next maybe the next live or whatever. But this is me. This is Nika Latrice. First time seeing me. Won't be the last. But I will see you guys later. Y'all have a good day, okay? Bye.